Am I even recording? Yes. Hey y'all. Come and sit with me for a little bit. I had a list of things that I wanted to update you on, a couple questions I wanted to answer, some things I wanted to share with you, and I was like, how am I going to fit all this into videos to share it with them? And I thought, well, let's just sit on the porch together and I'll just kind of go through these things, update you, fill you in, something that I'm feeling pretty passionate about right now that I want to share with you. So we're gonna go through the list. Before I get any further into the video, I wanted to say thank you to the Kelly family for sending us this package. I recently picked it up at the P.O. box. Y'all, we don't expect anything from anyone, but thank you for thinking about us and loving on our family. This picture right here was probably the most special part of it all. Thank you. That I told you I'm feeling pretty passionate about, I think I'm going to save that for last, so don't go nowhere. I made myself an iced coffee. I've been working hard in the kitchen this morning, getting some things ready. Let's just go ahead and start with that. So I wanted to remind y'all that tomorrow, from when you're seeing this, so I'm going to put this video out on Friday, September 19th. September 20th is the Great Fall Garden Festival at Petals from the Past in Jemison. Y'all, it's going to be so much fun with vendors and food trucks and homesteading classes, and then the YouTuber meet and greet. We're going to be a part of that, and I hope we get to say hello to some of y'all and meet some of y'all. I'm really looking forward to it. There's going to be some really great YouTubers there. Cog Hill, Just Dig It Farms, True Grit, Andy and Megan are going to be there. Cannot wait to get to meet them in person. Sneed's Farmhouse, and that's just to name a few. I'm so excited that we get to be a part of it. And like I said, I'm really hoping that we get to meet some of y'all and say hello to you. That would make my day for sure. I'm taking some things with me. I've been working on elderberry syrup. I made an apple pie jam, and I've got some bread going. I'm not taking a lot, just the things we would typically put out at the farm stand. I'm going to take with me there. I didn't want to stress about trying to make large amounts of anything, but I'm taking some things. Absolutely no pressure to buy anything. I'm just taking it so somebody might want to, but really I just want to say hello. So that will be September 20th. If you're watching this video on the day it goes out, it will be tomorrow. If it's where you can, come by. I think you'd have a great time, and I know we'd love to say hello to you while you're there. Ooh, cicadas. So the next thing is, several of y'all have asked, how's Pawpaw adjusting to being in the camper over here? How's he doing? So he is adjusting slowly, but he is adjusting, and you know, just any change like that can be a lot, but he's doing well. He has gotten, so David built him a front porch with a ramp off the camper, and that's made it a lot easier for him to get in and out. That has helped. He can sit his chair out on the porch. Several times I've looked over there and seen him sitting in his chair out on the porch. They got his lawnmower over here, and he rides it around. It just does my heart so much good to look out the window and see him riding around through that. He'll come over here and he'll go by where we have the greens planted and look at them, and he'll go by the bees and back by the chickens, and he'll just drive around. Audrey was sitting in her room with the window or the blinds up one day, and she said, "Hey, look who's coming down the driveway." And Papa was coming down the driveway on his lawnmower. Hudson had been outside playing. He came in. I saw Papa on his lawnmower. So just to see him out and about, be able to look out the window and see him, it's nice. And I've been able to see him every single day, usually multiple times a day. And so, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I think he is enjoying it as well, and he's starting to adjust. It's a big change. It's going to take a little time. So keep praying for him. Keep praying for Mama as she takes care of him. I know they would certainly appreciate it. Something I wanted to tell y'all about we went to our first ever, in all the years we've homeschooled, first ever homeschool co-op. We started that this year. And so we've been 2 weeks, and y'all, we are loving it so far. I never felt drawn to homeschool co-ops. I knew there were good ones out there, but I had also heard horror stories, whether it be drama or just the pressure of the commitment or the requirements from you, and just never felt drawn to it. Didn't really like the idea of somebody else picking curriculum or an added commitment on top of other things we were already doing every week. So a couple times I entertained the idea, but briefly. And then, so a friend of mine, we were friends when we were kids, and then through social media and then us having some similar interests, we were able to reconnect. And then I've seen her at my Azure pickups. We started talking, and she was saying that her and another lady that I know, they were thinking about starting a homeschool co-op at their church. It was very early stages, and I pretty much instantly felt peace and excitement about it. Peace over the commitment and just all those things that go along with it, and excitement over the possibilities. And she kept me updated, and I signed us up. And so we have been, everything got going and worked out. And so we've been 2 weeks. It's once a week, just for a few hours in the morning, where it's very laid back, not a large crowd. And we're doing a gather around unit, living off the land, which we're loving. And I'm just really glad that we're a part of it. Could have missed out on a blessing if I had talked myself out of being a part of this, because just to be honest, it makes me a little anxious, a little nervous doing those kinds of things, and could have easily talked myself out of it. But I felt the Holy Spirit nudging me in this direction from the get-go, and it was like, this could be something really good for your family if you'll just let it. And I'm so glad that I signed us up and that we're a part of it, because it has just been such a blessing so far. The sense of community and like-mindedness and just support, it's been so good so far. If you're feeling the Holy Spirit nudging you in a direction, don't talk yourself out of it, because you might be missing out on a blessing if you do. Hang on, I gotta go check my bread. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. That was good timing. My timer was just about to go off for me to take the lids off of my Dutch ovens. So I did that. Got just a few more minutes before my bread's ready for me to go take it out of the oven. So I timed that pretty well. I also grabbed these candles while I was in there, because this is another one of those things that I had on my list that I wanted to talk to y'all about. I've shared these before. It's the Antique Candle Company candles. Y'all, these are hands down the best candles that I've ever used. I mean, they got them all beat. And right now there's a sale going on, and it was too good not to share with you. It's buy one get one half off. So what is flying around my head? What was that? Anyway, they are buy one get one half off right now. So if you're already starting to think about Christmas gifts, which I know I am, it's a good time to get some of these. Maybe you just want to get you some for yourself. But I grabbed a couple of my favorite. Cloven pine, and y'all, this is hours of burning this, and there's still a lot of candle left in it. This one, I can definitely burn fall into winter and Christmas. But I mean, you can burn what you like anytime, right? But this is one of my favorites. And then I just recently got pumpkin and pine. They've got these really cute metal lids, and it's like in a mason jar. This one's really nice. This is actually what I had in there burning last night. I haven't lit it today. There's also one called Autumn Woods. I didn't grab it and bring it out here. It's another one of my favorites. And then this one I just got. It's called Backroads. And it smells very clean. Woodsy scents and clean scents are my favorite. Hudson was with me when I was opening this package up, and he was smelling of them. And he got to this one and he said, that smells like clean laundry. It does. It smells like laundry that you just took off the line. So I wanted to tell you about those while I have this really great sale going on. Buy one, get one 50% off. And these are 100% soy wax candles with cotton wicks. They're in glass, and something you can feel a little bit better about burning. They smell really great and cover a big area. Not like knock you off your feet. Oh my goodness, there's what is that smell? Something's too strong. Not that kind of way. I feel like you walk in and you can just smell that there's something nice. Does that make any sense? Really like these candles and couldn't skip out on telling you about the deals. I'll make sure I link their website down in the description box. Alright, y'all. Saved the best for last, right? What is this that I'm feeling really passionate about and want to talk to you about? So, recently, okay, let's just kind of go back. Let's go way back. I used to share grocery hauls every single week. For years and years and years, I shared a grocery haul every single week. I've not done that over the last probably 6 to 7 months for different reasons. Grocery shoppings look different for me. One of the biggest reasons is I was just tired of people telling me what was wrong with the food I was buying, or what I should and shouldn't feed my family, or people who would jump on grocery hauls and probably not watch any of my other videos and not really know how we live or the type of meals we eat or anything like that, and leave. I'm not just talking about comments that I disagree with, but ugly comments. And it's not just about my grocery hauls. It's not just my food. It's all kinds of things. I get negative comments on all kinds of things. I get ugly comments, mean comments on all kinds of things. And yes, sadly, you sort of expect that. And I know that comes with sharing my life on the internet. But at the same time, like, come on, people. I find myself, and this is one of the reasons why I stopped sharing so many grocery hauls, is I found myself justifying what I was purchasing. Sometimes I find myself justifying something I'm saying or something I'm doing. And not because I feel like I have to, but almost like I'm trying to get ahead of those comments. And I'm noticing more and more and more that I see other content creators doing this as well. I'd almost talked myself out of even talking about this. And then I was just watching a video from another content creator friend while I was doing some work in the kitchen and heard her doing the same thing. And I was like, okay, we're going to talk about it. I know that the mean comments or just disrespectful comments or why are you even saying that comments, I know those are going to keep happening. And I know that those of you that are watching right now, you're probably our people and you're not the ones saying these things, but those are still going to happen. So I have decided that I'm not justifying myself anymore in videos. I'm going to make myself be very intentional about not feeling like I have to get ahead of comments that I know are coming. I've not really been doing it on purpose or not doing it in a sense of I think I need to justify, but like I said, more just trying to get ahead of those comments or maybe slow some of them down. And I'm not doing it anymore. I'm so tired of hearing myself say, let me give you a little bit of background, or let me remind you this, or let me explain this. And honestly, I'm tired of hearing other content creators do it as well. And I'm sad that they feel like they need to, or that they've gotten in that routine. So let's just stop. If you're a content creator, let me be like this word of encouragement to just don't feel like you have to do that anymore. If people leave negative comments, if you feel like you need to, delete it, block them, or just count it as, hey, it's interaction, and YouTube will see that and push the video because people are commenting and interacting. Like, just see something positive out of it, but don't feel like you have to get ahead of those comments. Don't feel like you have to justify anything. Let's just not do it. Let's just not do it anymore. So that's where kind of my heart is on that, and wanting to give some encouragement to other content creators, but even to those of you who maybe don't share on social media. You still run into these things in real life, like in your day-to-day life. Sometimes you know somebody's going to say something about you, so you try to explain it or get ahead of it. Don't feel like you have to explain yourself to anyone. Feeling pretty passionate about that over the last few days as I've watched videos and heard my friends doing the same things that I find myself doing. And I'm just done with it. I'm done feeling like I need to give any extra explanation. That's a cantaloupe.
Oh. So,
I think that's going to be all for this one. I'm going to run in so I can hear my alarm go off when my bread's done. Your other boot? I don't know. We'll have to find it. Once I get that out of the oven, I'm going to go do some animal chores, get all those things taken care of, because we got a pretty busy afternoon as well. You found your boot?
Yep.
I love you. I appreciate you. And y'all, I mean it. I mean it with all my heart. I'll see you in the next one.
Bye, y'all.